5-minute St. Louis real estate market update for December 2019. I'm Dennis Norman, and if you'll give me about 5 minutes of your time, I'll bring up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis real estate market. Now, before I get started, though, remember we are not just the source for St. Louis home prices, sales, and market data. We're also one of St. Louis's premier real estate companies with some of St. Louis's best and most professional agents here ready to serve you. And before I get going, let me give you an opportunity to get St. Louis's best real estate search app. That's right, even better than Zillow. Check it out and see. Go to stlhomesearchapp.com. That's stlhomesearchapp.com. You'll see it's got a useful map that pops up when you open it. Shows you stuff for sale around you. It has various ways to search. You can draw polygons with your finger on the map. You can select a variety of ways. You can also easily call us, get more information, or book a showing right through the app too. So check that out at stlhomesearchapp.com. All right, let's get started now with the data. First thing I'm going to show you here is for the St. Louis metro area as a whole. So all 17 counties on both sides of the Mississippi River. Just have one slide for that, and then we'll move and drill down a little bit more. But this chart here shows St. Louis home prices and sales for the past 25 months. And you can see the red line on the chart represents sold prices. The pink line represents number of sales. Green are listing prices. And you can see the normal seasonality where home prices and sales peak in the spring and summer, fall in the winter, and go back and peak again in the following spring and summer. Happens all the time, never changes. Now, where the valleys are and the troughs and the peaks, that changes, but that's about it. And you can see here, going all the way over to the right, for the current month, November sales price is $195, happens to be the same as the listing price. That's the median. And you can see here 2,186 sales. Go back a year ago, looking at November, you can see the prices have increased from about $189.9 at that time, and sales are about 5% less than they were at that time. If we go back 2 years to 2017, you can see prices were at $180 then, and sales were actually higher 2 years ago during that month than the past 2 years. But overall, still a good market. And these month-to-month, just year-over-year comparisons for the month is really not the most accurate way to really get your head around the market, which is why much of the other data I'm going to present you is different. I might also mention as I go further to all of the charts and the reports you show here, this is proprietary stuff that we've created here at More Realtors. We are so focused and dedicated to serving our agents and our agents serving their clients in the best way possible. And we know how important having good, accurate, relevant data is to know what homes have been selling for and what the house you're selling, what the appropriate price is to get the most money for it, the home you're buying, what that price should be, etc. And in order to make this happen, we've developed, if I can say it, proprietary software, and it's all based on MLS data, the most accurate data there is, and then we've also presented through our software in I think a format that makes it easy to understand. You don't have to be a big data nerd like me to get it. You can look at the picture, and the picture kind of tells the word or tells the story. Now, the following charts I'm going to show you are for the St. Louis 5-county core market. That's zooming in on the city of St. Louis County, St. Charles County, Jefferson County, and Franklin County. Those 5 counties combined, that is, the overwhelming majority of the St. Louis housing market on the Missouri side of the river. Now, this is something that's unique to us. This is a chart that shows you year-to-date home sales for each of these years. So you can kind of see where we're at on a year-to-date basis. At this point, we're doing December's report, so this is complete sales data through the end of November. So year-to-date almost tells the story for the year. But I drew a red line there to kind of show where we're at now and connect with the other same time period, over the prior 4 years. And you can see the line has dipped a little bit here or trending downward a little bit, but the numbers across the top show the year-to-date home sales for each of the years, the current year and the 4 prior. And you can see in the past year, we're down about 2.3%. This has been pretty consistent for a while now that our year-to-date sales been lagging a little bit behind year-to-date sales last year. You can see going back 4 years ago, we're up about 8.5% at this level. So we'll just see how it goes, but it's been pretty consistent. Now this is another chart that is a pretty good indicator of the market. Purple line shows the sold price per foot, and price per foot is a good way to do an apples to apples comparison of what's really going on with home prices. And the brown line at the bottom shows the days on market, so how long it's taken to sell. This is a 5-year chart, so if you kind of follow the line, and you can see it's the same seasonality, or seasonality just like the other charts I've shown you, only these act in reverse. The purple show prices going up and down with the season, so up in the spring, down in the winter. The days on market do the opposite typically. They go down in the spring and up in the winter, but you can see what's happening there. Overall, when you look at it, you can see the purple lines, which is the price, definitely trending up over the past 5 years, and the brown line, the days on market, was definitely trending down. It hit probably its low last year, and now is trending back up. You can see where it hit the low in June, where I've got my cursor at here. It didn't get as low as it did last year, so a little slower, in terms of how long it's taken to sell. It's taking a little longer. Things aren't selling quite as fast. And I drew a red vertical line there to show a year ago where things were at. So you can see the days on market has increased from a year ago, and then the prices have increased as well. Nothing out of the ordinary here, just the ebb and flow of the market. When I draw a line here to show you where things were 4 years ago on days on the market, for the same month, you can see it's pretty flat. And then when I draw the price line, of course, it's went up because we have had steady appreciation. Healthy rate of appreciation, but steady. This is something else unique here. I don't think you can find anywhere else. A home sales trend report. This is a great report or chart to really show what the trend is, where things may be headed. Each one of these dots, so each month represents the prior 12 months sales. So instead of just showing sales for that month, it's showing for the 12 months ending that month. And so what this does is it takes the seasonality out of it and just kind of shows the trend. So basically, you can see going back to like 2014, the trend has been up, because sales kept increasing. 2014, we were still coming off of, when the market hit the bottom in 11, 12. And so it's been steadily going up. Looks like it peaked here maybe a couple of years ago and then kind of leveled off, and now it's trending downward a little bit. And it's been trending downward for the past year, and it's been pretty steady. It's trying to find, it looks like it's trying to find a place to level off, but it's been pretty consistent the last few months. Nothing here bothers me or concerns me. Yes, the trend is downward from where we were, but you can see, look at the right, then look at the left, you can see we're still way up there. So nothing at all to be concerned about. Something else you won't find anywhere else, our STL Market Report. Not only is this thing colorful and patriotic, red, white, and blue, like our logo. By the way, another quick aside, 800 number down there on the bottom. You got questions, give us a call, 833-383-MORE, or you can visit our site, morerealtors.com. You can talk to me. I'm happy to talk to you or any of our agents. You get questions on this, or you want more specific data for any market. Jumping back up here, though, to the market report, this is for our 5-county core market. This is an excellent report to really get an idea of the market, because like I said on that MSA report, just looking at 1 month and year over year for a month doesn't really tell the story. So what this does is the blue top, at the top line, the blue boxes, it shows the 12 months of home sales ending at the end of November a year ago, and then just last month. And you can see and then it shows the change. So you can see the most recent 12-month period from the prior 12-month period, sales are down about 3%. Now that's been pretty consistent, around the 2 or 3%. Again, just not able to sustain the sales level that we had, partially driven by inventory, or probably mostly driven by inventory. And then the red boxes on the top line are the same thing on the median price. And you can see the last 12 months, it's been 206. Prior to that, it was 196, so about a 5.1% increase on price, just a little higher than a historical norm, so pretty healthy. I'm going to jump down to the bottom line there, and the green number is the number of months supply. So right now there's a 2.5 month supply of homes for sale in that 5-county core market. Definitely favors sellers. It has favored sellers for so long. I can't remember how long it's been now. But a 6-month supply or 5 or 6 month supply would be considered a healthy market, kind of balanced, or not kind of balanced, but pretty balanced, and not favoring buyers or sellers. We haven't been there in a while. Speaking of supply, here's a month's supply of homes by county, because you can see it varies quite a bit. And this is the counties throughout the metro area. And you can see there's a couple of high ones there. Calhoun County in Illinois, 29-month supply. Actually, it's a lot of the Illinois ones that have some of the higher month supply. Bond and Clinton, Calhoun, those are all in buyer's market. Well, Jersey, Illinois, too. They're all kind of in buyer's market territory. Macoupin, Illinois. In Missouri, Washington County has a 9-month supply. That's definitely favoring buyers as well. But then you can see the rest of the counties are pretty much favoring the sellers. And Franklin's been rising a little bit at 4.6 months. Jeff County's doing pretty good, just under 3 months. And then St. Charles just a tad over 2 months. So, okay, interest rates. This is more good news. This is definitely a reason to get off the couch and buy now, because right now, December, this is a time, go back and look at those charts, play the video back, and you'll see this is a time when prices, between now and January, this whole period here, is when prices are the lowest. And in addition to low prices, we get really low interest rates. You can see the most recent rate there, 3.68% for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. This is on the Freddie Mac survey that they do. And just to give you an idea, got to put this in perspective. About a year ago, November 18, interest rates peaked recently in the most recent period at 4.94%. So 4.94 to 3.68. Let me just show you how that gives you a lot more buying power. Back, pardon me, it also makes up for prices going up, because back a year ago, a $250,000 loan at the current rate would have cost you $1,333 a month on principal and interest. Today, $1,149. So it's $184 dollars a month savings, or it basically, you know, for the same $1,333 payment a year ago, it'll let you borrow $289,960 now. I just showed you a couple of slides ago how prices have increased about 5%, the median increase over the 5-county area. So you figure if that $250,000 house that you didn't buy a year ago, well, it's probably around $262 now. So the funny thing is because of the interest rates, even with price appreciation, that same home will actually cost you less today in terms of payment. So again, just a great reason to buy now. Yeah, there you go, $43,000 more buying power. All right, hey, before you go, if you're looking for homes or looking to see what homes have sold for, go to St. Louis's best home search site. It's stlouisrealestatesearch.com. This is the original registered trademark St. Louis Real Estate Search. It's stlouisrealestatesearch.com. Go there. We've got everything from the MLS that hits the internet anywhere. And unlike Zillow and a lot of the national sites, there's an 800 number there. You can call our phone number and speak to a real live real estate agent right here in St. Louis, ready to help you. You won't be talking to a call center, and you won't be passed around and number given out to 3 or 4 agents. So you can call us. Something else that's unique, our site is updated every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes from the straight from the St. Louis, the MLS that serves the St. Louis regional area. I do not know of any website anywhere, including Zillow, where the MLS listings for the St. Louis area are updated any more frequently than 5 minutes. So you'll get the latest and greatest info here, and you have us ready to help you. Also, if you're curious what your home's worth or somebody else's home, go to stlouishouseprices.com, stlouishouseprices.com, put in an address, under a minute you'll find out. We also just so happen to have St. Louis's favorite open house site, stlouisopenhouses.com, stlouisopenhouses.com. You can see all the open houses coming up this weekend. You can search by property type, area, whatever. Also, we've got STL Open House Reports. This is, again, custom proprietary software we've done. You won't find it anywhere else, and but we'll do it for you. Our agents will happily make a very customized report for you that will always be up to date. It can be by geographic area, by property type. Maybe you just want to see, you want to have a open house report just showing atrium ranches that are available. Maybe atrium ranches in a specific area, or maybe some other property type. But whatever it is you want, we can create the report for it. It'll always be live, current, up to date, and it also does a nice job of sorting them for you automatically in the order of the time of the open house. So you can't beat that, and it also has complete info. So there you go. Again, we're more realtors ready to help you here. There's our phone number, 833-383-MORE or 833-383-6673. Visit us at morerealtors.com or check out our site at stlouisrealestatesearch.com. There you go. Till next month, thank you and God bless you.